Hey friends, welcome back to Oso Farm. Today we are getting ready for our January supper club. If you can tell from the backdrop behind me, we are hosting and the theme is Under the Sea. And my mom has had a lot of fun helping with all of the decorations. So usually we don't decorate this much, but it's been a lot of fun to have her help. So tonight I am making some creamy Tuscan salmon pasta with salad and garlic bread. And as an appetizer, we're having a crab dip and tuna pate and crackers. And with the crab dip, Brian made some homemade sourdough bread that we're gonna toast tonight prior to eating it. And then what else? Oh, for dessert, I didn't go all out. I just bought little cheesecake minis from Sam's Club that we're gonna do. So. Okay, so I salted and peppered these salmon fillets and am cooking them for 5 minutes on each side in this olive oil. I already made the crab dip. I will link this recipe below. It is going to go in the oven in a few minutes. Okay, so we're going to remelt some butter in these pans. It'll kind of deglaze a little bit. And add onion and garlic. So this is an onion for each one. And some minced garlic. We're going to add quite a bit. Okay, melt butter and remaining juice, add garlic and onion. It says pour in white wine. However, I don't have that, so I'm a red wine kind of girl. So I am substituting chicken broth for that, which I typically do. Okay, so let's see. 1/3 cup for each one because I am doubling this. Don't let me forget about my noodles here. It's not on one of my big burners, so. Okay, a 5-ounce jar of sun-dried
they only need a couple minutes.
Tomatoes. So I'm gonna drain. This is sun-dried tomatoes. I don't want to make a mess on the floor. 1 jar for each. So we're going to come back over here. It calls for a 5-ounce jar. I only have 8 ounces. So we're going to have a little bit extra, 3 ounces extra in. Ooh, that is greasy. Okay. Did you check our noodles?
I told you in a couple minutes.
Okay, and then this says, can't see, cook 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, turn. I'm gonna let it cook like 1 more minute, and let me see how much half and half. 1 3/4 for each one. Where would 1 3/4 be on that? Help a girl out.
Right there.
Go into the garage fridge. I need another 1/2 and 1/2, please. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait on our next 1/2 and 1/2. Okay, and then it says turn to low. Okay, so this is my crab dip. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. It needs to cook at least 20 minutes.
Got that at 400?
Yeah. Okay, add 1/2 and 1/2 seasoned with salt and pepper. It says a tablespoon of cornstarch for each one, and that's just so that the sauce thickens up. So we'll just let this cook a minute and then we'll make a little roux with that. I'm gonna turn it like in between medium and low. And I'm just gonna put a little bit in here with some cornstarch. But first we're gonna let this get warm, and then I'm gonna add spinach and cook that until it wilts. 3 cups of baby spinach, so I'm just gonna do 3 handfuls for each one. But I'm gonna let that get warm.
And you go ahead and drain your noodles.
Yes, please. Okay, and if you add olive oil to noodles, I'm sure everybody knows that, it just helps them to not stick together if you are not going to use them right away.
You want me to cover this?
Yes, please. Okay, if you can find me cornstarch, I just had it out on the counter and somebody put it up there. It was a big yellow. So if you'll just get a little spoon, and we're just going to put like eyeball like a teaspoon.
This is getting too hot. I want your milk to get...
He's the Alfredo king. Yeah, we're just gonna add a little bit of cornstarch to this. Yeah, just mix it together and then pour that amount. Huh? You can just come back in each one.
This whole thing in each one, or split it?
I would do, is it already thickening up?
No.
Yeah, I would do 1 in each. That cornstarch will just make this thicken up. We'll let that cook for a minute, and then we'll add the spinach. This recipe is from Cafe Delight. I will try to find this and the actual website, link to this and link it below. If you are using recipe cards, I bought these covers on Amazon. I can link those below also, and it's really nice because then when you have this out and you're cooking, things don't splatter on it. Okay, I'm gonna add 3 handfuls of this spinach. I'm trying to do this one-handed here. I would assume a handful would be about a cup. I'm gonna kind of wilt that. This is 2. I'm gonna kind of let that wilt down and see if we need to add a little bit more or if that's good. I didn't really measure this out, so. We can always, if this seems too thick, add a little bit more. 1/2 and 1/2. I haven't made this in a couple of years. And the last time I made it, actually it's probably been, what, like 4 years since I've made this?
I thought we had it in this house, but I could be wrong.
I feel like maybe we made this for John and Jen one time. Over rice, and our rice wasn't cooked.
No, that wouldn't be over rice.
It says rice or pasta in the recipe. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more 1/2 and 1/2 to this one.
that he thinks he's absolutely brilliant for.
Yes. Add salmon back to the pan and sprinkle with parsley. Okay. So we've got these turned off now. Okay, so we just added the salmon back to the pan, and we're going to cover these with tin foil until it's about time for my company to get here. Evan is talking about it. And then I have the garlic bread is almost done. Ooh, and my crab dip is done. It's probably gonna steam up the camera.
That's good.
I'm just gonna keep the oven turned off. That should stay really hot. So here's Brian's beautiful sourdough. He's gonna slice it and then brush it with olive oil, and then we're gonna toast it for the crab dip. So we're gonna cover these with tin foil. He is sweeping up. He's forever my cleaner. Okay. So this is our family's tuna pate recipe. Not a fan of pate, love tuna, but everybody loves this. And I already mixed it up, but all it is a stick of butter melted, 2 pieces of bread torn up, 2 cans of tuna drained. I always use albacore, and 2 things of cream cheese, 2 blocks, 8 ounces, and let's see, a splash of lemon juice and pepper. And then you just blend it with like a hand mixer. So Brian, will you scoop some of the tuna pate in here?
It's cold.
Yeah, it's been in the fridge. We don't need to put too much because there's only 6 of us. The rest, we're having company tomorrow after church, and we will serve it up. So he'll get that back in the fridge. Let's walk this over. I can show you my decorations because I've got to get cleaned up a little bit before my company. Whoop!
Oh, sorry.
So we had this here. All of this is my mom's decorations. She used to do a lot of parties for the condominium she lived in Dallas. Evan is busy playing basketball. Okay, so we'll start over here. I'm gonna light my candles. So I got this inspired by Pinterest. I bought this at Walmart, and then my mom brought all of this, and I bought these at Walmart, but everything else is from her. I borrowed these placemats from my sister. She got them at Hobby Lobby. And then my mom brought me these lobster napkins that she had, and this is just my plates. We don't have enough matching glassware, so it's kind of mixed matched, but we did. This is from the Dollar Tree. We hung one over the front door and here, and then these are also from the Dollar Tree, just little decorations. Esme climbed up there and hung one there. We have some here. This is for our mocktail. Here are our little shark gummies for that. This is a shower curtain that my mom got on Amazon, and we're just going to use it in the kids' room when they're done. My Evelyn made this octopus. Some of his legs have kind of fallen, but it was cute. When we were looking at Pinterest, this was more for under the sea kid parties, and she was like, "Can I make that?" So we turned on YouTube to just a ocean thing that'll keep going. And I have salad. Brian, take out that garlic bread in the bottom, please. Garlic bread on the bottom. So I was gonna put the pasta in here. We're gonna pray about it. I'm not quite sure. So all the pretty dishes will serve from here. Evan is really fussy. We'll see how this goes.
What is it?
So we are done with our party. I've got Sweet Coleman jumping on me, and we had a really good time. We played a game of fishbowl. If you don't know what that is, it's like charades, taboo, and then like a one word where you guess different things. We had a lot of fun. So we're gonna go and get everything cleaned up. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.